So I'm going to show you how I almost ruined these Bedazzled socks. Of course, you're going to need your socks. One of these were washed and the other one is brand new, but I couldn't find the matching socks, so I had to find one that was already used. And these are my personal socks. And then you're going to need a SpongeBob Patch, Rhinestones with the Hotfix, and a wax pencil. Oh, and of course, you're going to need a heat press machine. I'm using the Cricut, and it came with a mat. This is the mat. So I first started off with putting parchment paper in one of the socks, and then I just applied the patch. I used the parchment paper because I didn't know like how this experiment was going to go. This is my first time using Hotfix rhinestones. I know that they have to adhere to the item with like heat and pressure. So I'm just applying my rhinestones in any, random way. They're not applied yet until you apply the heat from the Cricut machine. So yeah, I'm just using random sizes, all sizes 2M through 6M was the biggest size, and I'm placing them just around the patch. So then I'm going to go in with my Cricut, 30 seconds, 350 degrees, and I'm going to apply a little pressure here. So you do want to let this cool because it is hot, even though I make it seem like it's not, but don't worry. Just put that to the side for now. And then next I'm going in with the other sock. I'm like taking turns with the front and then the back. This one I'm applying, just the rhinestones, the yellow rhinestones, any which way, kind of scattered, but not scattered. But, I know you've seen the videos, so kind of like that. Using random sizes, whatever I pick up, just go with the flow. No specific pattern. And then, of course, I'm going to apply some pressure to it. The same way, I didn't want to show the Cricut again because it really was getting in my way. But then I'm applying, the rhinestones to the back of the one with the parchment paper. And I didn't notice any difference using the parchment paper or not. But I just wanted to give it a shot just to compare and contrast. So as time went on, I realized some of the rhinestones are falling off, and it was stressing me out. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, usually when I do like a project, it's usually successful, but for some reason it wasn't. Oh, and this is me applying pressure to the back, and I noticed that with the parchment paper, you really couldn't tell the difference with or without. So back to what I was saying about the rhinestones, I noticed some of them were falling off when I was doing like a check. And this is a part of the check here. And I'm like stressed out because when I looked at other people's, videos, none of this happened. Or at least they didn't tell you that it was happening behind the scenes. So I'm continuing to apply the rhinestones to the other side. But as, I'm applying them, I'm just like, what could go wrong? Like, what is really happening here? Like, did I miss a step, or like, are the rhinestones are kind of like faulty? Like, what is really happening? And this is one of those brands, I think Bedazzling. It's a really popular brand on Amazon, and they make glass rhinestones. So I was really surprised because I used the quality before the rhinestones before, and the quality is excellent. So I kept saying to myself, maybe I don't want to show this video, but I invested so much time in it. Mine should just be raw and authentic. So I'm pulling it. I'm doing a test. I'm noticing only certain ones and only a certain size was coming off. And I'm like really pulling it, guys, like really inside out. Even off camera, I was going crazy. Like I was stretching it, and those rhinestones were on. This is how it's turned out. And in the end, I figured it out. It was the size rhinestone that made me a little suspicious. Like the certain one size, or two sizes, the smaller sizes to be exact. And I kept saying to myself, maybe it's because the sizes are small. Maybe because that's why. But no, the reason that the rhinestones weren't sticking on was because of me and only me. And let me explain. So here, if you notice, there's two different types of rhinestones. There's the dark gray ones, which are Hotfix, and there's the silver ones. The silverbacks, those are non-Hotfix. I mixed them together. I must have just was condensing all my rhinestones, and these two colors was the same, and I put them in the same bag. It never crossed my mind. I didn't even realize I had Hotfix rhinestones until I picked it up the other day. But it happens. I do a lot of projects and sometimes I don't pay attention. I just see the color I need and I go with it. But if you stayed this long, thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe and like for more Bedazzle content.